Hey, welcome back. We're in regular session again, and we have some MOEs here. Our county administrator, you want to present them?
The first MOE I have is for ratification of a 5-year agreement with the New York State Nurses Association, also known to us as NYSNA, for the period January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2029. This contract was recently negotiated and ratified by NYSNA earlier this week and is now ready for you to consider. If you do pass it through Ways and Means today, I would ask that you consider ratifying it at your board meeting on Friday, as their contract is up at the end of the year, so that there's no need to go retroactive with their pay in January.
We have a motion?
Vertical, whoops, oh, go ahead. Vertical motion.
Root will second.
Are there questions, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. Thank you.
The second one is an MOE asking for authorization to establish Christmas Eve as a recognized and observed holiday in 2024 for the Deputy Sheriff's Association and the New York State Nurses Association, NYSNA. You've added this to every other union contract. These two union groups, their contract is expiring at the end of this year, as I just said, for NYSNA, and you need to do something a little outside of their contract to add these holidays for this year. Going forward, these holidays will be included in their contracts for 2025 and forward.
And we'll move that.
Havey will second.
Any questions?
So I assume we got something back in return for this?
For this is not part of their negotiations. This was a give on our part, as all other employees will have the day off.
No, that's what I'm saying is we standardize the
Correct.
operations for all employees. Okay, thank
Correct.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried.
And then the last MOE is establishing Christmas Eve as a recognized and observed holiday when Christmas and Christmas Eve both fall on a regular weekday. And they would authorize closing of county offices on Christmas Eve. We already close on Christmas Day. You've essentially given this to every employee group, so there'll be no employees here, so we probably should close the building.
you. I'll move that. Havey will second.
Any questions? All in favor, say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
All opposed, say humbug. And that's approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for all your work and those that serve with you. Any unfinished business? We do have one new business item. Our treasurer would like to share something.
Yes, and as you might recall, back when I gave the last ARPA update, we had two projects that were being done internally. The renovations at 55 Chamberlain in Wellsville and the forest land projects for the parks and trails. We have been notified that we need to have something in place by December 31st, an interagency agreement with our Department of Public Works stating that we have this much money and they will be performing these duties for us. And I've been working back and forth with the auditors on it. We don't have a final copy yet, but we will be bringing that Friday, and it will need to come off the floor on Friday. But I wanted to give you a heads up that they are coming for those two projects so that we can get those inter-county or interdepartmental agreements done with DPW, so we satisfy our agreements for the ARPA money by 12/31. So I just wanted to give you a heads up, that's all.
So it's
Thank
for-
you.
For information only. Anything else, new business? Good to the order? Motion to adjourn.
Ricky will move.
All in favor?